All right. Alrighty, let's get things set up here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. Look at all the people that have messaged me. Woo! Sorry, Mom. Oh, yes, the mouse pointer being bigger. Oh, yes. Oh, well, hey, kicking off with a suggestion. Absolutely. I will look into doing that. Sarge's Mom, that is a great suggestion. Welcome in, everybody who is here right now. Oh, I'm going to turn this down. The one per. Oh, Sarge's Mom! Just talking about you. Yeah, absolutely. I just got your message here on Board Game Arena of making my mouse bigger in future videos. So yes, I feel like that's a reasonable request that I can handle. All right. Well, I don't like to waste time on these streams, so we'll let's start this. Welcome in, Jim. Sarge's Mom got in here before you. Happy Thursday night, everybody. Hopefully you're all having a great week. This is a little bit of a dry day. Hello, hello! I almost said 2MG, but I'm assuming that's Tom. All right. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we are getting it. It sounds like we might get some like rain into snow here, but I don't think we'll have too much a drama over on in where I'm at. Oh yeah, Squaredster, welcome in. Yes, nothing but victories, of course. Boyd Adams, absolutely, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, let's rack up some more wins tonight. I agree with this. And I think we rack up some more wins by doing... Do I really want to take Winnipeg to Omaha here? Yeah, probably. Yeah, sure. Okay, great. Welcome in, Captain. Sitting down with your popcorn. We had so much fun in our first stream. So much fun on Tuesday. So thanks everyone for coming out. Yeah, I'm where I am at in Illinois, Jim. I'm in the way northern suburbs. Honestly, I'm closer to what do I want to do here? I want to go off the top. I'm closer to Wisconsin than I am to the city of Chicago. So it's funny because I technically am part of a suburb of Chicago, but I'm probably more Wisconsin than Chicago. Alrighty, we're gonna go like this. Yeah, so welcome in everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this wonderful Thursday night. I gotta go pick up my family from the airport tomorrow. Also, let me be very clear. I feel like I talk about my family in like a really negative light, that they just like prevent me from doing things, and that's really not true. It just is like a live stream environment is really hard when I have children running around, but they're getting older, and so they're starting to be able to like follow directions more of like being quiet and things like that. I really don't want to like come off as like my family is terrible and I hate them, because that is not the truth. So Tom in New York, yeah, once like the back half of February hits, Tom, I don't know about you, but I just start getting done with snow. I'm just like, okay, I'm over this. All right, I'm gonna take this pink and green. Man, purple is laying down some stuff here. Northwest and down in like the Atlanta to Nashville area. I think we're gonna go. Obviously, we're gonna connect up San Francisco and Los Angeles. But then probably, I'm just going to go ahead and grab this right now. But then probably we're looking to go Calgary to Winnipeg, and then down into like the Duluth, Chicago, Pittsburgh area. Yeah, I actually had, Jim, I had pizza too. And some Superman ice cream about 20 minutes ago. I'm a child when it comes to food, so, yeah, and with snow, if it could just be not on the roads or my driveway where I have to shovel it, I'm good. Snow all you want on the grass, on the trees, I don't care. Very pretty. But the second that you start to get into on the roads where it affects how I, or more accurately others, drive, then I'm out. I'm out. Sergeant Mom, you're in Arizona. Yeah. So I'm assuming, Sergeant's Mom, with Arizona, I'm assuming you're just opposite of what we do, where while we stay inside all winter, I'm assuming you stay inside all summer when it's blazing hot. But yeah, I went to college in Holland, Michigan, and what they did is they figured out a way that they ran like the sewage under the sidewalks downtown, and so the sidewalks never had any snow on it downtown, so it was like good for walking. It was really slick. I was like, why can we not engineer this everywhere? Oh, you work for the National Weather Service, Jim. That's super cool. 81 in Bama. Oh my goodness. I think it maybe hit 50 today here, maybe, which actually is very, very warm for this time of year. I mean, in the Midwest, we hit 50, and it's shorts and t-shirt weather here. That's super cool, Jim, that you work for the National Weather Service. That's super cool. All right, so fun fact about Board Game Arena that I just learned. So one of the colors you can set for yourself as a preference is orange. Speaking of orange. And so I was like, oh, great, orange is like my favorite color. Absolutely, I'll set that. But Ticket to Ride does not have orange trains. And so they picked the one that is the closest, which apparently is yellow. Yeah, if you grew up anywhere near the Great Lakes, that was not the card I wanted to take. I wanted to take this green. Yeah, Erie, Pennsylvania, lake effect snow is a very real thing. It's no joke on lake effect snow. That was, again, where I went to college. Yeah, Hope College. Yes, Existential Crisis. Hope College. Class of 2013. Hey there, Casper. Welcome in. Casper got to witness a couple days ago, I don't think I was recording this one, a very strange game that I was playing here on Board Game Arena. Oh, goodness. So welcome in. Yes, so Existential Crisis, Hope College, class 2013. I was a religion and music major. So naturally, I work at a bank and play Ticket to Ride. College was from Fenville. Yes, absolutely. I know exactly where Fenville is. I grew up in Flint, Michigan. My dad worked for General Motors. Oh yeah, Byron Center, absolutely. I know exactly where that is. Yeah, I grew up in Flint. My dad worked down in for General Motors in at the Tech Center in Warren, Michigan. So yeah. Tell me, I was trying to find out. Oh, Tom. Oh, okay. Any newbie advice? Yes. So the best thing. Oh my God. Hey, okay. First of all, Tom, pause. Come on now. I was not anticipating both Winnipeg to Duluth and Duluth to Chicago getting taken. So I still need to get over to Winnipeg, but the nice thing is I have these 3 yellow, and so I can kind of go Seattle to Helena, and then maybe even kind of hit up Helena to Omaha, and then go Omaha to Chicago, which I honestly do not hate that plan. Maybe I should be grabbing red here. Yes, Casper, the game that you were kind of guessing what tickets I had, and I very much did not have the tickets because I just had weird tickets that game. It was just a weird game. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so Tom, newbie advice. So the first thing is one of the things that I know I got better at the game when I should take a white here and probably a red is knowing the tickets and so some of that is just coming with reps. So the more you play, the more you'll get used to like, oh, these are the cities that I kind of want to hook up, or these are the other tickets that I can get, things like that. One of the things that I have learned is drawing off the top can be very, very powerful. I like to kind of have like a 2/3, 1/3 split of taking off the top versus off the board here. Again, all of this is not a perfect like do this every time and you'll always win. But I find that going off the top, one, it masks what you're doing to your opponents. So like my opponents can see, oh, I'm grabbing a bunch of white. Chances are I'm probably going Calgary to Winnipeg. And so that can alert people to what I'm doing. We're off the top. They have no idea. The other thing you can do, you can get wilds. And so the downside of grabbing wilds off the board here is you can only get one card. Whereas if you can get it off the top, you can get a wild plus other cards. The other thing is understanding whatever map you're playing. Understanding the routes that are often very, very highly contested. So I have found that like this Salt Lake to Denver, for whatever reason on this map, always seems to be like a pretty good linchpin of, hey, a lot of people take this, and I actually want to grab this black here, I think, to go Vancouver to Calgary. And so this is kind of proving my point here. So this kind of shows like okay, I could have gone off the top there, but I want to when you can grab off the board, kind of when you need to complete things or when you're looking for like one or two colors. So where going off the top is helpful, especially at the beginning, like if you're going through, you're like, I need all of the colors, then it just makes it easier to, you get stuff off the top. You're probably getting the colors you need. Otherwise, it's watching the pace of the game, making sure that you're watching how many cards people have versus how many trains they have left. That can give you a better idea of what how quickly the game is going to end, what tickets you could take, how much risk you can take. And they're also, and know too, that there is a huge bit of luck that sometimes you just don't get the right tickets. But as you play more, you'll get more comfortable with like navigating the board and things like that. I know I've gotten more comfortable just playing. So, Jim, yeah. Oh, Michigan's Adventure. Heck yeah. Oh man. Michigan's Adventure. What a time. I think I can just go off the top here. I can use these wilds here very soon. This is honestly with what all happened over here with red and green. This was pretty good. And I see, hello from Chile. I am so sorry. I do not speak Spanish. However, I took it in high school. So let's see here. Jugar, I know, is to play. So I know that one. And Mas, more Board Game Arena. Saludos. I know that's the yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. Welcome from Chile. Wonderful. Casper. Did you perhaps know if there's a list or website where you can see all the tickets you can get time? I think Squarester just answered this as well. Yeah. If there's not a list on Board Game Arena, there's a list somewhere online that you can find. I agree, at least for the USA tickets. And then sometimes you also invent tickets that are around. Like when I decided that Las Vegas to Chicago was a ticket. Don't know where that came from, but I had convinced myself it was, and it was all of you that pointed out, yeah, no, that's not a thing. And you're welcome, Tom. Absolutely. I love talking strategy, and this Ticket to Ride is one of many board games that I like playing. I and even like a video game type thing. I like strategy games and things like that. So I like playing those. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab. I know there's a yellow here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. I'm kind of feeling like I would like to draw at least one more time because green is going bonkers here with 9 tickets. Now green probably I don't think has anything huge necessarily. But looks like they grabbed Phoenix to Boston. Maybe. I'm assuming this is Phoenix to Boston. Yeah. But when you play, you can go to the games. Oh, yes. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff down here that has, like, strategy. Oh, hey, look at this. Hey, guys, look at this. Hey, look, there's a list here. I don't know if you guys knew this. There's a list. Guys, there's a list here that shows all of the tickets and everything. It's right here. So... and Sarge's mom, Board Game Geek, absolutely, is a great resource. And Existential Crisis too. Googling, everything is great. Oh, wonderful! Our wonderful friend from Chile has translated for us. Watching Ticket to Ride videos for a while. They really helped me improve the gameplay. Thanks for sharing. Oh, wonderful! Well, thanks so much. I'm happy that people are finding them useful. And sometimes I kind of do. It's really fun to kind of do the what not to do. So sometimes you can learn from me of what not to do on that one. So yes, you can absolutely kind of look at this. This gives you the different destinations as well. I am going to take these 2 tickets. Getting down to Oklahoma City should be pretty easy, as well as getting into New York. Ideally, should be pretty easy. I did complete all my tickets before drawing. I know that's shocking, but I did do that. And I only have 8 trains left, and I have 71 points. My goodness, I've been yakking with you all, and I'm usually that means I play kind of terrible, but this is going great. And speaking of which, I'm on a heater right now. You guys are gonna see some videos come out. I recorded a bunch yesterday for this upcoming week, and my goodness, there's some delightful ones coming up. Looks like purple just got to Washington here. What a route by purple here! Holy cow. Okay, happy that I can do... Does it really matter what I use here? Do I need pink for anything? I suppose pink, if I need to get into Salt Lake, might be interesting. So we'll go like that. I mean, Square, you are correct that I absolutely should be checking because, Alrighty, well, hey, look at that. Look at that. Salt Lake City to Chicago. I think we can go ahead and do that. But yeah, I don't think I need to get into Montreal. I don't think I'm doing that this turn. Tom, I saw you mention a little bit back here. Catan. I have played Catan in the past. I don't play it as much right now. I don't necessarily have a reason. I've been on a Ticket to Ride kick, and I've also been on like some new board games as well that have really been interesting to me. Oh, this is great. Here we go. And then we just go off the top. Now, the other thing to check would be that we have enough trains for things. And just barely have enough trains, but this is nice. I don't think I'm worried about green's 9 tickets. I think the only thing that could worry me here is purple could be sitting... I mean... Wong Peter, yes, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I am live right now, so this will be a perfect addition to the stream. All right. Yeah, Existential Crisis, maybe I should kind of add some Catan into the mix. I know I always say I'm going to add more stuff in, and then my Ticket to Ride stuff is wildly popular and continues to grow the channel, and so I just kind of stick to that. But I maybe should, I've always thought about kind of varietying it up a little bit. So I mean, this is fantastic. This was a very, very great first game. I have no idea if I'm actually gonna win. I should draw here, right? Like, I should draw more tickets here. I'm well enough plugged into this board that I should draw. Ah, Konomi, welcome! Ah, yes, friend of the channel. Yeah, I'm going in for the kill. Let's do this. Eight more points, baby. Okay, so purple misses a small one. Has the Vancouver to Montreal. There's Portland to Nashville. Okay. Vancouver to Denver. All right, so red misses. Oh, red had a rough time. Helena for the win. Man, never been to Helena, but shout out to that city. Wow, okay, so we are going to get a part of the bonus because green missed one. Yeah, green I wasn't really scared of. Purple was really who I was most scared of here. Oh yeah, Wong Peter on the street. Yes, great start to the live stream. Are we starting off with a victory? Oh my word, end the stream now. Tom, you bring up a very good question. With the defensive blocking routes to be rare, unsportsmanlike. I'm getting more into playing a little bit more defensively. Once again, you know, you gotta love, you know, if you were actually going to like take this train, that if you wanted to get from Kansas City to Duluth, you'd have to go all the way down through Houston and up and around and around, which is just funny to me. I have gotten into more into sometimes a defensive strategy, and however, I don't do it. Let's get Wong Peter in here. Friend of the channel here. I don't do it in a way of, I do have a video, I would have to go back and see what I titled it, but there was a video where someone deliberately was just blocking my routes. Like, not even going for their routes, just 100% blocking me and targeting me on that. I don't like that. What I have found, though, is that sometimes I can, hang on. Oh, there we go. Sometimes I can, let's start to search for players here. I can be defensive in a way that doesn't really, like, target anyone. So I'm going to use the easiest example, Las Vegas. There are some times where when I have a Vegas route, I will take both Vegas routes simply to make it so people can't get any more Vegas routes. And so I'm not, like, deliberately targeting someone to the point where I'm just like, I'm going to make someone's life a living hell. That just seems kind of mean. But with that said, I am never going to fault someone for playing defensive in order to win the game. I don't like the target somebody so they just can't win the game, but I don't mind. I actually don't mind these 4 tickets. I think I just don't want to take Los Angeles. Well, yes, Konomi is exactly. I'm glad you are understanding. I'm just taking all these. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, this would be a perfect example where I could take some Vegas routes, not because I have anything for Vegas, but because it would block others from potentially getting things down the road. So like when they draw and there's a Vegas route, it's a dead route. Yeah, so that's a really long way of saying what Konami said, which is strategic blocking rather than targeting. I have gotten more into that. And I think, too, that's something that I'm going to grab this right away. Is something that if you're playing in real life is a little bit more, you can get a little more defensive games. I'm reading your mind there, Chelby. Yes. Oh, Bob. Hey, welcome. Oh, Jim. Jim is in the game, and Bob, I forgot, I saw you had a game. Oh, fantastic. Oh, look at all the friends of the channel here that we've got on here. So, in real life, I think you can have more of the, like, camaraderie, you know, hey, we got to take this guy down, you know, we got to, you know, because then you're playing with your friends and things like that, and that's a little bit different. I always like to do something to enhance my own house, but if I get the chance to be a max surprise. Yeah, I mean, especially because I've also run into some games where, like, someone's clearly going on a route, and it's like, I'm not just going to let you complete everything. Like, that I'm trying to win this game. And that's, you know, that's what I'm trying to, I don't want to be a poor sport or a jerk and things like that, but I'm playing to win the game. So if I see that you have, you know, Seattle to Oklahoma City, and then Little Rock to Montreal, or, you know, Vancouver to Oklahoma City, and then Little Rock to Montreal, and you have two trains left, I'm probably going to put something between Oklahoma City and Little Rock. It just, like, I'm probably just going to do it. So I tend to favor a little more, like, trying to mask my routes a little bit, just to kind of not be completely obvious. But I've had people on here be like, "Oh, sorry, I blocked you there." I'm like, "Don't be sorry. If you were doing it just to be a jerk, then yeah, I'd screw you." But a lot of times people are sorry for blocking me when they needed the route to complete their own route. It's like, don't be sorry about that. You needed that. And that's also where, Tom, knowing what routes to grab and what ones are the ones that you really need in your route is really essential. So this game has started off very interesting. I got two options here. I can go, like, kind of start looking for black, or I could start going, because I gotta hook up Salt Lake City anyway. So you know what I'm doing? I'm doing this. There's one game that I put on my channel. Oh, welcome. I think this is our Chilean friend here. Thanks for stopping into here as well. There's one game that I posted on my channel where it was a pretty... the person was absolutely 100% targeting me. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I really don't want to lose out on this route as well. But other than that, I've never had it happen. I've had it where people have blocked me, but again, they've needed the route. That was the only time where it was a situation where the person clearly, deliberately decided to, I'm going to block this person. And it was kind of annoying. Again, I'd have to go back and look to see what I titled the video, but I probably could find it. And so it's not something that is rampant here. You know, on the whole, I think that Board Game Arena really cultivates a really nice community. I haven't run into many people that, you know, are out to get me and other things like that. I guess I'll take this red. I don't know. I probably should have gone off the top. Whoa, that is block me 3 turns in a row and then type vendetta. Oh man. I mean, I suppose I could make some enemies on here. You know, I suppose that you could make some enemies, but you know. Yeah, this one, I don't think the guy typed anything in the chat. I think it was just one of those, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm being blocked. That I have never had anyone do that, where it's a clear, like, no, I'm blocking you. So, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Right now, I kind of was focused on just grabbing another white instead of just going off the top, because I just need a bunch of stuff. From here... Okay, we do that. So... Alright, Jim, I see you. We kind of blocked off Jim here from Salt Lake, so I'm assuming Jim's going to have to hop up to Helena. I mean, let's be clear. Is someone inadvertently blocking you is definitely still incredibly angering and upsetting. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just is. I can divorce the person didn't do that to me personally. They are trying again. They're trying to win the game. Check how many trains you need. You know what? Shout out to you, you know, you. I could tell you've watched the channel. So right now I'm thinking going Denver to Kansas City. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go 18. And then another 7. That's 25. That gives us like 7 trains of a buffer. Now the issue with that is it really doesn't give us a whole lot of like other stuff that we could do. Alternatively, we could just go through Duluth and then go Winnipeg to Sault Ste. Marie, and then go like Toronto. That would use more trains, but yeah, Winnipeg. I hate Winnipeg. I don't know why I took this Winnipeg route. Why did I do that? I did it because I was already down in this Houston area. That's why I did it, and I hate Winnipeg routes. Hate it. Why did I do this? Anyway, I will say, though, I often find these games to be some of the most fun where I kind of have this, like, weird set of tickets, and so I'm, like, trying to make chicken salad out of chicken. So, hello, welcome in! Thanks so much, Flame, for stopping by. Okay, what do I need here? Like, what am I really looking for? A whole bunch of stuff is what I'm looking for. I mean, I suppose I could like start just kind of getting this Houston to Kansas City, because it's pretty clear I'm going to want to go Houston to Kansas City and like get up to Duluth and things like that. I don't have any pink, which is why I'm kind of thinking of going, oh, I also need to get into Miami. So, hey, that's all the trains. Great. Alrighty. Well, so I'm going to grab this blue then. Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay. So... All right, I've gotten beaten to this route one too many times for me to play around here. It's not happening. Welcome, Adam, just joining in. Oh, dang. I should do a challenge where I have to take all 5 tickets at the start, then draw tickets turn 1 and keep all 4 of them. Oh, that's kind of fun. Should we try that next game? I might want to try that. Yeah, I mean, Winnipeg, Montreal, and Miami. Man, that's a trip. All right, Square Star. I'm thinking I may be enticed to do that next game, just to kind of, you know, stretch my brain a little bit. Plus, we already have a victory, so, you know. I don't want to be too good on the stream. Oh goodness. I probably should prioritize Sault Ste. Marie to Toronto if I'm going this way. Otherwise, we run the risk of having a bad time. Weirdly enough, yeah. So I'm gonna do this with yellow, because the other thing that we can kind of do, what I'm kind of looking at maybe doing in this game is, ooh, that's. I'm gonna do this. I am looking at, this might be a game I could surprise my opponents with an end, because Winnipeg to Sault Ste. Marie and New Orleans to Miami, if I can get to the point where I've got 12 trains, and then I just, so I'm like, I'm going to go like this, and then I just kind of surprise the game's over. Maybe I can catch my opponents off guard a little bit. All these, you know, people that watch my channel, I can destroy them live. Because based on what they're doing, they have way better tickets than me. Yeah, Lord of Fail, keeping 9 routes in the first 2 turns is a really bad idea, but I bet it would be entertaining. Yeah. I think, you know, I think we do it. You know, this is a late night stream, so that means, and by late night, I mean it's 8 o'clock. so it's not late. That means we have to do something that's a bad idea. Yeah, we'll spice things up a little bit. We'll probably do that, and then we'll flip over to the Europe map. I didn't do Switzerland last stream, so I want to do some Switzerland, a Switzerland map here. I want to do that today, and then I also want, I did the India map on the last live stream too. I want to do another India one as well, because I think I understand it now. So, but we'll do the crazy take 9 tickets and see what happens. All right, so Jim's drawn destination tickets. So, okay, what do I think Jim has? Well, Jim clearly has a Vegas to New York. Probably a Montreal to Raleigh. And, I mean, the second one is anyone's guess. Okay, so I need to get another pair. And then I also really need to start seeing reds. But I could also just kind of grab some wilds here. Yes, the mandala. I think I understand the mandala now. Sarge's mom, I'll save you a spot in the Switzerland game. And also buy lots of pairs. I mean, well, no, that's me. I'm yellow. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and play my stuff. Unless there's a red on board. Because very clearly... Oh, Loyal Order! Hello! Welcome! Welcome! Played a game with Loyal Order yesterday. I'm pretty sure everybody has better tickets than I do. Though the good news is, it does not seem like anyone's like running, like no one's taken a huge amount of tickets. Like I still have technically I still have the most tickets right now. I'm still in line for the 15-point bonus, which is kind of hilarious. Okay. Boo, Jim, come on now. All right, I'm going to take this wild. Cuz I'm kind of in the like, you know, Love Shard, welcome. I didn't realize you started streaming. Yeah, I'm kind of doing like a once a month-ish stream. Videos have been going great. I mean, honestly, it's a shout out to you all for engaging with everything. It's really been the channel's seen a ton of growth. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do again about a live stream a month. May try to sneak in 2 because. I'll be honest, these are really fun. I don't know if you guys are having fun, but I'm having fun. So Okay, come on, Wong Peter. You had to mess that up by taking 3 destinations. Yeah. Say if I can connect all the all the stuff that I'm about to do in the next game. All right. So. Yeah, I still need to get up into Montreal. Love Shard, yeah, watch when I can. Thank you so much. Konami, you're correct. I cannot complete that route. So, Take to Ride again. Yeah, absolutely. Catan and Ticket to Ride, both solid games. All right, what are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 10. Okay, so no worries. Everything's fine. So we're going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, maybe I should throw some Catan on there. I see a lot of Catan players, so maybe we'll try to throw some of that. It's been a while since I have played Settlers of Catan, but All right, and now we are in the place you never want to be. Tom, if you're still watching, this is also a terrible place you should never be. Never be in a place where you really, really need one color at the end of the game. I am not going to try to pronounce the game that Konami just put in the chat, so please, who am I kidding? I'm absolutely going to try to pronounce it. Carcassonne. I played that one time with a guy that I interned with at... we're the best player here. In youth ministry, and I remember enjoying it. So that's another game that I might need to kind of come back to. So all right, look at that. Look at the draw off the top. Carcassonne. All right. Take that, opponents. The game's over. That was a great draw off the top. Holy cow. That was a very lucky card draw. Extremely lucky card draw off the top. Yeah, my tickets are probably terrible. So, I'm impressed that I connected everything. So now the question is... I mean, I'm not in the lead here. So... I'm not in the lead here. So I need to draw. Okay, well. So all this is bad. So too bad we didn't have another turn that we could go into Pittsburgh, but we're taking that one because it's the least amount of points. So kind of thinking this is probably not a victory, but I agree that connecting all that was an accomplishment. And I will say, that's something also to look at with your losses, where sometimes you go, all right, I don't really know what I could have done there, but I completed all my tickets and I kind of played it as best as I could. And so, you can kind of, I think those types of games don't bother me as much as the ones where I just I played bad. That's where I get upset. All right, well, as usual, Wong Peter has a very strong game. But yeah, even with kind of how terrible that was, it's not like we got smoked by the other players. So that's good. All right. Okay. So here we go. We're doing this terrible idea that Squaredster came up with. We're going to go into another game. We're going to do Europe after this. I'm taking all the tickets. All tickets are happening, and we're just going, oh, well, guess Ryu 1200 is just too good for us. And then we are immediately drawing and taking the next 4. Oh, this first game. Okay, I don't care about that. Yeah, nothing could go wrong whatsoever. This is either going to be... I feel like there's no middle ground, because we could hit like all the Los Angeles routes or something ridiculous like that. Like we hit something that all the Miami routes or something like that. The biggest issue here is gonna be, all right, so woo, oh yeah, oh no, yeah, this is gonna be fine, guys. This is gonna be fine. This is the worst possible start. This is terrible. This is awful. All right. Yeah, this is terrible. Oh, what flag is this? American Samoa. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, here's the problem here, is that I also now have to draw again. Okay, now the one advantage of this. Let me spin this. Let me politician this one. The nice thing about this is that it means I really don't have to worry about... Oh yeah, let's just add Miami into this. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think this breaks my I don't think this breaks my four corners theory. I think we're still okay. I have no idea what to prioritize. I have no idea what to do. Okay, let's think about this. The Houston to New Orleans thing is a little bit annoying, but not detrimental, especially because I don't need to hook up Houston. Yes, the draws were not great, but I agree with Squaredster. This actually might be doable. And because it's not the four, like, because I don't have to get into Los Angeles. I don't have to. The furthest I have to get in this area of the map is Santa Fe. And I also don't have to get into Portland. So I think what I can do, and yeah, probably this was probably how this was going to go, is of knocking out trains. I agree with you, but and I agree with you, Laura. I think it's just going to be, let's just start connecting things, and we'll go from there. I am feeling like I need to conserve my trains, but that I don't think that's so. But I think I'm going to have to go. I think I'm going to have to do this Calgary to Winnipeg route, and then Winnipeg into Duluth, and then from there, all this can just kind of be connected. But so here, let's start doing some math here. So, 1, 3. So this is 10, and then 14. I should just be going off the top, but yeah. So okay, this is my yeah. I don't need to draw tickets again. Yeah, this little Omaha thing is gonna be fun. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I probably am just gonna try to tank everyone's game inadvertently. But I do think that I think at the very least I want to try to complete all this. Oh, Sergeant's Mom, you don't have enough trains. Ye of little faith. I'm sure you all have actually counted this out, but ye of little faith. There we go. We're thinking about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. That's 20, 24, 27, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Yeah, I don't think I have enough trains. How can we make this math work? This one's a thinker. Yeah, I think Washington to Atlanta we just kind of punt on. Because not having to connect this stuff would be 4 trains. And it's a 4-point penalty, whatever. So, because this would be, if we went like this, if we go, because this would be, again, 5, that'd be 9. I'm just going to start grabbing some stuff. We'll counting is for losers. Okay. I'm going to grab this. Because I definitely don't want to go Miami to New Orleans in order to get up to Atlanta. But I guess Atlanta doesn't matter now. So maybe I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I may have just messed that all up. Whatever. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't even worry about it. So now it's fine. It's fine, Sergeant Mom. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. And of course, everyone's in the middle of the map right now. It's exactly what I need. Let's go like this. Okay. Yeah, I think we can also kind of get, yeah, we because I think we still need to go, we still want to go, well, or we just don't go through Winnipeg. Because if we go here, that's 1 and then 6 and 12. Does that save us? So this would be 12 trains rather than 6, rather than 9, rather than 13 trains. The problem is that I do not have any yellow or but I could also save something there. You know what? When all else fails, just draw off the top, right? I need stuff. Okay, well, you know what I absolutely need? You know what really we can't argue about needing? We did it. Okay, hang on. 6, 10, 12, 14. So 16, sorry. What if we did that? And so then we try to go over to Santa Fe and then just hook up stuff here and then like go in through this way? Skip Dallas? What's my Dallas route? Dallas, New York? That'd be a little bit tough, but so Helena as Western hub. Yes. So I think, yeah, Helena. So, okay. Yeah, what if, well, that would be still 7. So if I go Seattle to Helena, that's 6. and then 10, 12, 16. So then we go into here, and that's 19. And then 21, 22. If we go over this way, that's 26, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37. Yeah, it's still. I'm. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Don't ever do this. Okay. This is not going well. Okay, you know what? We need to start grabbing some stuff, and so let's start grabbing some things that we know we're gonna need. We know we're gonna need these things. So, and if we it takes out that one. Hello, welcome. I mean, you know. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Boy, this is a thinker. I think this is the most I've thought in a game of Ticket to Ride ever. This is the most I've ever thought. I mean, my opponents have to be really confused. If nothing else, I've confused my opponents. My opponents are going, "What in the world is happening?" So we've got that going for us. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then, oh yeah, stats of the stats at the end of this game are going to be absolutely bonkers. Okay. So, I think I'm to the, like, we just got to complete some stuff. What if I skip Miami? Why just don't do Miami? Well, I hate that. Like, I just don't get into Miami. And I connect everything else up. Yeah, New Orleans to Houston would have really helped me. I'm not saying I would have been able to do it because, yeah, 46 trains doesn't help me. But that would have helped the math on this a little bit. Now, with that said, again, if I don't have to use 6 to 5 or 4 trains to get into Miami, I mean, I need to go New Orleans to Little Rock then. Jamie, I love all the content, such good ads for the game. Got me on Board Game Arena, playing tons of Tickets to Ride. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, as always, shoot me the friend request. I'm happy to accept those. Thank you so much for watching and being a fan of the channel. Welcome to this mess. Okay, well, this is slowly devolving into. Okay, well, we're gonna do this, and then Um. Okay, we're gonna do this. I've no idea if this is actually helping me at all, but this is also this Oklahoma City to Little Rock route weirdly annoying. Yeah, not loving this either. I mean, I could also just punt. Well, guess. Okay. Is it okay? I know this was a terrible idea. But we've had some incredibly unfortunate things. Like, how is it that all of this traffic is happening in Omaha? Hey, Jill, thanks so much for coming out. Have a good night. Get some sleep. I also have to do that at some point. You know, I got to like go to work tomorrow. I have training tomorrow. We're launching a new digital platform, and I have to get training on it. So that's exciting. Okay, so I think we're disregarding Boston to Miami and Winnipeg to Omaha. We're just not going to worry about them. Just not even worried about it. Again, my opponents have to be wildly confused, which, you know, might be the best strategy. I don't know. I guess we could get into Omaha, Denver to Omaha, especially because if we're not going up through Winnipeg and everything, because then we're looking at just like, you know, going through here and we don't have to worry about getting up there. So, okay, green, yes. And I actually do want to pay some pairs because I probably should get Denver to Santa Fe sooner or later. It's 3:30 in the morning. That's right, Casper, you're in the Netherlands. Holy cow, middle of the night for you. You know. Who needs sleep? I've been trying to vary the streams because I know we have people that watch from all over around the world. But what that also means is there's not a good time for anybody. And I want this green. And I want off the top. Yeah, so yeah, Square Sir, I think we're just out on Winnipeg to Omaha because if I don't have to get into Winnipeg or Omaha, then that helps me big time. And I'm also we're slightly okay. We're kind of okay. I have no idea now. Again, like wild that everybody is in this area here. So I think that what I want to do is this. No. Cancel. I do want this, but not right now. Seattle to Helena, Helena to Denver, Denver, St. Louis. Yeah. I think this is where I agree with you, Sean, Jeffrey. There, we're gonna try to go. We're gonna try to go through this way, and hook this up. We're just gonna kind of hope that red doesn't need to get into Dallas. Is kind of where we're at. And you know, go from there. Okay. I'm gonna do this. The fact that I haven't seen one yellow either is a little upsetting to me. Okay. That makes me a little nervous. Don't worry, Jim. Haven't forgotten Montreal. I got some other things going on, man. Some other things that are drawing my attention. Okay, we're going to go pink here. Yeah, we're going to go Santa Fe to Denver next turn here. And then we're going to get a pair for Little Rock to Dallas. But we're going to do this first. I really want to save my green. Yeah, red might be looking to end the game, but we've still got some you know. Still got a little bit of time. Hopefully. And to be honest with you, we're not that far off from completing 77% of these tickets, right? It's a 7 divided by 9. That's not a correct percentage. Ignore me. Whatever 7 divided by 9 is, we're looking at completing that amount of tickets. All right, well, that's not ideal. I need like 2 pairs. I mean, maybe I'm like forcing, like all these tickets are also forcing my, ooh, hello, dropping my phone. Forcing my opponents into some dumb decisions. I'm pretty sure red has this game in the bag. Hello, Bob. Yes, absolutely. I'm all for hitting the like button, and again, you all do a great job at commenting and liking and hyping. It's been really helping grow the channel here. I think Montreal to Boston is what I want to get next. I think. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Another ticket completed. We've completed 4 tickets already. Look at us. Yeah, I agree, Casper. I didn't play the game incorrectly. They needed to add more train cards for us. All right, this gets me a pair. And then can I hit like a green or a wild? Delightful. Delightful. Yeah, I don't like what red's gearing up to do. I was very much sabotaged from the beginning, but because again, this was a terrible idea. But one, I actually kind of had a lot of fun. It was really fun, kind of trying to put this puzzle together. But also, it just our opponent's routes were not kind to us. Now, granted, if you have to get everywhere on the hilarious thing is out of all the 9 tickets, we got none in Los Angeles. Like one of the most popular. Like, see, hang on. Now that we learned that you can find the tickets here, Los Angeles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we didn't hit any of the 6 Los Angeles routes. All right. Well, yeah. So we got a green on board here. We probably take that, and by probably I mean definitely. And I'm not going to take the Seattle to Helena route, partly because at this point, who cares? But also, then we can hit some yellow if we need to as well. So ideally what we'd like to do is, get this green and then hit a yellow, and then, we can get, 2 more turns. Yes. So, I agree that this is a great challenge to do with people who are in on the joke. Another great draw. I'm not sure if that actually matters, but it was another great draw. It actually will matter. All right. So I'm about to end this game, people. And people are in a lot of trains. It would be an interesting thing to do with subscribers. And that's something I know, kind of to transition into that. I want to start doing more stuff for you all, for subscribers. I'm not exactly sure what that looks like, but I know I want to do some fun stuff. I am putting together some beginnings of like a Ticket to Ride tournament, if that would be something that would interest any of you all. Kind of doing some round robin play, and then, of course, all this would, we could be recorded and stuff like that. I'm playing around with it, so it's like, so it's not just like a one and done type thing that like there be some point stuff involved. Trying to make it fun without making it overcomplicated, and trying to make it so like, a loss isn't always. There are good losses and bad losses. So like if you score 197 points and get second, you played well. You just kind of ran against the buzzsaw. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. I agree that 7 out of 10 there. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think it's going to. Yeah. So like, so Casper, I'm looking at like doing. In order to make it a little bit easier, what I'm looking at doing is, putting people in pods. Jim, 100% I am drawing it. I am 1,000% drawing. So you would play some games with your pod. I'm not in Nashville. Oh man. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Really? Like not one of these tickets I hit. I'm like one off of all of these tickets. Ugh, son of a biscuit. I mean, not that really affects anything. Oh goodness. This is probably Red's game. So, looking at doing that as kind of something for subscribers and having that on the channel. Obviously, there's very simple things of like certain game nights and things like that. I'm trying to right now. What I'm trying to figure out is what I have the actual capacity for. Yeah, that's true. I got the yellow and the green off the top, and then that was it. To make sure that I don't bite off more than I can chew. Scale of 1 to 10, she uses strategy. Let's see the points breakdown first. Okay, but before that, okay, here's the one thing about it, is that my focus could be 100% on how... So I just read Existential Crisis's comment of hilarious if it would have been all 4 LA tickets. Yes, that would have been hilarious. It did take out like the, oh my gosh, am I pacing well because I have to get this draw and I have to oh my goodness, that's a problem. I could just focus solely on completing the tickets, and we did not get last. It's a miracle. Not last, which honestly probably is a accomplishment in itself. Okay, what was I saying? However, okay, Sarge's mom, if you're listening, I didn't do Switzerland last game, so we're gonna Switzerland it up here for a second. Let's see if Sarge's mom, are you online? Oh, there you are. Yes. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah, Captain, you're right. Bronze medal, baby. Bronze medal. That's really good. So it might be something. I guess the strategy from that I'd maybe like to see a little bit, try a little bit more is the Casper, welcome in. Is the drawing tickets right away to see what that would look like. I mean, these, right? And I probably just grab this one because I can, the arrows. Okay. Casper, let's see here. Hang on one second. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this. You just have to connect the countries, and you get points based on which countries you connect. So if you've never seen the Switzerland map before, so like this, you can see that there's all these countries. I'm just gonna. Oh wait, no, I'm doing this one too. And so like these are ones where you can you can kind of, they're a little modular, where you can connect those connect the into the countries and get points based on which countries you connect. So they can be kind of nice for you can see that each of these tracks don't end in a city but end in a country. And so it kind of gives the Switzerland map is really, really fun. This is a terrible start. What we're already doing this? Oh, okay. All right, Casper. Doing that. Yes, wild can only be used in the tunnels in here. Yeah, it's choose your own adventure. Yeah, absolutely. So I think that we want to go through Brig here. I'm actually going to go like this. Because I think how I'm going to do it is I'm going to Schaffhausen down to Zurich, over to Olten, down to Luzerne, down to Interlaken, to Brig into Italy. Lord Krieg, you are correct here. Krieg, you are correct. You don't score all of the points, just the highest. Okay. So I'm gonna want some green if that's the case. Okay, I need to read this strategy. Every try strategy, you pick the smallest tickets possible and just run out as many 6 train routes as possible. Yes, Conrad Powell. That is on the U.S. map. That is one of the a very powerful strategy that you can just kind of get a bunch of the high value routes. It can be one of the reasons why, like if you notice players with high elo, it's a strategy they deploy almost every time. It's the issue with the strategy that I find is that you do have to get lucky with the draws. So Switzerland, for those of you who have never played Switzerland map, first couple things is one, wilds can only be used on, as Sarge's mom showed here, wilds can only be used on tunnels. So like you cannot do a wild, you cannot do a wild to get your to like if I can't do 3 pink and a wild here. However, what that does mean is that I can grab this wild and I can grab another wild. So wilds are a little less powerful, but have a little bit more. So like now, I didn't really need to go get all that green because I could, because I could just go with all these tunnels. Now, the other thing that is key about this map is that the ticket draws do not shuffle back in. So you do want to, on this map, draw fairly quickly, because if you don't, there is an excellent chance that you are just kind of left out in the cold a little bit. I love that I've caused everyone to panic over here. I'm just headed over to Ulton, guys. No worries. I do like that it seems like both Casper and Sarge's mom are going kind of in a different... They're going east-west, and I'm going north-south. Pretty delightful. And because of the, using wilds here just for tunnels... Sure not having problems getting any wilds, that's for sure. Don't struggle you can't get a single digit point ticket. Yeah. What I've noticed, Conrad Powell, with that strategy is you do have to have the right tickets for it, and that can be a challenge. It doesn't necessarily have to be single digit tickets either. It could just be tickets that lend itself to routes of 6 to be able to complete, and then also kind of work off of, because a lot of times in that strategy you can get longest train. But it does mean you kind of want to move at a quicker pace, and just sometimes if you get caught up on some draws, you can kind of get... It's a fun strategy, I will say that. All right, I'm going to kind of wait for a pink here, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this locomotive. Yeah, I don't mind using the 1 extra card there. That's a little bit annoying, but not really all that annoying. Yeah, you definitely you're right that you want to catch your opponents off guard. Wow, holy wilds! I definitely need some pinks, but I'm happy to grab the wilds. That's for sure. Yeah, you want to give your opponents the illusion that they have more time. Of course, there was pink on the top. So this is where I'm kind of thinking like I want to draw some tickets here, unless there's a pink on board. There's a lot of open map. There's a lot of open map here. Okay. Okay, well, I don't think I want to do this one. Even though I am interlocking, this seems like a bad idea. I don't think this one is a bad idea, though. Like, getting over this way is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. A lot of tunnels, which... this is the nice thing about wilds being able to be used for tunnels is, I don't like only taking 1, but so be it. I really need pink. Like, I really need pink. White is also fine. I suppose I could also look at going blue and then going through burn and then, to Solothurn. We lose point if you don't complete the arrow. You lose the lowest point amount on the card. Okay. I actually do like the white here, because I will need that to get into Le Chaux de Fonds. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, Tardy Dougie, that I'm forgetting this pink route. We're just gonna go this way. Okay, what is Sarge's mom doing? Okay, Sarge's mom is doing that. Sarge's mom. Did I get that? Look at me. Look at me being French Matthew. I thought that was going to happen, but no worries. We can easily work around this, right? I think we can easily work around this. Well, that's... Yeah, I think we just go through Neuchâtel and Yverdon. There's a lot of tunnels, so, or I should say not a lot of tunnels, but at least this way is some tunnels. I always hate when that happens. Black and red. Oh, I already have this red. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna do that. Helps when I look at the cards that I have. Okay, we're in fine shape. We're in just fine shape. So we go black, and we go this. So yeah, I the black down to burn is what I was gonna do, Jim, but I need to hook up this Delémont, or Delémont. I got kind of blocked out of here, and I don't know whether I should have grabbed. I probably should have grabbed this one route first, but so be it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I need to connect both routes. Yeah, we'll get to it. we also at this point could do the pink thing. You know what? I'm actually kind of loving that. Because that's a decent amount of points. Why not? Now, to be clear, as well as I know the USA map, that is how well I don't know this map. Am I doing well? I don't know. No clue. Yeah, see, I'm going to choose destination tickets here because otherwise I think I'm going to get left out in the cold a little bit. No love for Austria in this game. No love. No love for Austria here. Okay. I mean, okay, this one and this one. Okay, these are the much safer ones. We should definitely do these. Okay. I'm giving existential crisis more gray hairs. It's my goal in this life to make existential crisis pull his hair out. Because I don't finish my tickets. I draw tickets. So the one reason I will say, the one reason I'm doing it now is because I want to draw tickets because it runs out. I hear what you're saying that I guess I'm taking a little bit of a gamble, but I'm taking a gamble based on what I'm reading on the board of, okay, Sarge's mom is so plugged into France that I'm hoping that, he just ignores that. Yeah. Like burn in the central. Say, hang on. What is a ticket with like burn in the central? I have no idea. It might be one that is hooking up burn with any of the countries, similar to the other arrow ones. Okay, so I need a black or a white or a green. This is where the wilds not being able to being used as wild is really tough. Welcome, Indoorsman. First time you've popped up in the chat. Not sure if you've been lurking, but And I could also look at this red here. Oh, I only have 5 trains left, guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh, what a draw. Gotta go play the lotto, my goodness. That's like 3 straight draws where I've needed something off the top like 2 times and I've hit it. My goodness. I'm going to end this game next turn. So I'm just going to go from Winterthur to St. Gallen. Yes, there are 45 trains on this map as well. So, and I probably, do I draw here? I don't know if I need to. Oh, there's 4. Yes. Oh, sorry. Squares, sir. You are correct. It's 40 trains. Yes. This is not 45 trains. 40 trains. Smaller map. A little bit of a smaller map. So, ooh, painful there for Sarge's mom. Absolute pain. Greedy ticket. Conrad is. You know what? I don't need to be. I don't need to be told twice. Okay. What is this? Lugano. And, oh, I don't have that hooked up. What am I doing? Oh, hey, look at this. Do I have this hooked up? No, I don't. Hey, look at that. Hey, 3 points. Woo! Extra 3 points. Yeah, that was a painful tunnel claim. All right. Yeah, GG, everyone. GG. Yeah, so again, I've talked about this on the channel of I really like that all of the maps play very, very differently, and so each map kind of has a different feel. So yes, while the core of Ticket to Ride is still there, you do kind of get some different flavors here. All right. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Switzerland is a totally different beast. However, that's another victory. Oh, whoa, I'm so low. Oh, whoa, well, look at this. It's my first victory on Ticket to Ride maps. Must have not won the Switzerland game since they switched over to the maps. Woo! Indoorsman, I heard Nordic was a little buggy right now. So I've been told that Nordic I might want to avoid some Nordic here. But let's hop into some Europe here. Let's do some Mega Europe. It is about 9 o'clock. I want to make sure that I don't have a too bad of a day at work tomorrow, but also I'm having fun. Oh, Squared Sir, I'm so sorry. Squared Sir, can I get you in the next game of Europe? Okay, what are we doing here? So we've got Okay, we got Pamplona to Moscow, and Moscow's a good one. Konami, thanks for coming tonight. I appreciate you stopping by and appreciate you watching and subscribing. So we'll catch you on the next one there, and I'm sure you'll pop up on the channel from now. Jim, last game for now. So Squared Sir, we're gonna get you in on the next game here. Okay. So Palermo to Moscow, Moscow to Athens. Right? Plus, I ran out of beer. It's this, right? This is great. This is excellent for us. Okay. I can only take the one blue ticket. Yeah, I realized that as I was hovering over something square. So I was like, oh, right, I can't take this one. However, the thing that I like about these tickets is a 20-pointer, a 21-pointer, a 10-pointer, and a 14-pointer. And I really don't have to be anywhere near usually the things that cause a bloodbath. And I need some wilds in order to do this. But yeah, I wish I could take both blues, friends. I unfortunately you can only take one blue. Uh, you can only take one blue in the because they're considered. The funny thing is they're considered the long routes. And it's just funny that there's other routes that are super long. But yeah, the blue routes you can only choose one of them at the beginning of the game. So, yeah, I need a whole stack of wilds. The good news is I also just need a whole stack of other stuff. Yes, the Madrid-Moscow ticket is lurking out there. And, could pop up here. So, I also really need to get Karkaroff to Rostov. So probably a green would be something that I would want. Because this is the nice thing about this route. Boo! Boo! Jay Fredbed doesn't like fun. Well, that sucks. Talk about how I get all these tickets so I don't have to worry about all this France crap. And everybody's in Italy. All right. Well. This is going great. Okay, we're not screwed by any means. This is very upsetting, but we can. First of all, if we can station here, like we can absolutely do a station here, perfectly reasonable. And we can also, but however, we could also kind of do a weird. We can do some weird stuff where we can kind of like hook up these two ends, like apparently because nobody needs to be in France and everywhere else. Everyone needs to be down in Italy. So my question here is, I think I want to do this because it looks like Adirondack might be coming this way. And red goes there. Yikes. What is happening? Okay. I'm not playing around anymore. I am going to... well, okay. I don't think I need to worry about Athens to Sofia right now, because it looks like red's going to go Brindisi. I agree with Jim. This does reduce the need for wilds. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start grabbing all this pink. I am going to grab Rome to Marseille here, because I think we can... Well, no. No. We're grabbing Palermo to Rome. Sorry. I was incorrect there. I knew there was a reason I grabbed the wild. because now, whoop, Adirondack, no. Oh, I guess, is this me? Sometimes, again, this is something I've had happen in Board Game Arena where just it says someone else is offline and actually I just got disconnected for some reason. Yeah, so I'm going Palermo to Rome. And then looking at like a Rome to Marseille. I think this is how we want to do this. And if we lost Adirondack, then I don't know what we're gonna do. Again, I'm paranoid. Are we? Is it okay? No, we're definitely waiting on Adirondack. Come back! Don't leave us! I mean, would I be wildly upset? Right. Oh, yeah, I can... You know, I forget these things. I can also use the hotkey Control R. Oh, Adirondack, you're back! Baby, come back! I think I can sing just that part without getting demonetized. Not that I'm monetized at all, but, you know. Yeah, Control R also would work. Okay, so I'm happy with this because now we are at least in Palermo. Okay, that's good news for us because now that makes Rome to Marseille a little bit more doable. So now what we're looking at doing is going. Okay, well, all right. Well, I'm gonna get the pink. I'm gonna get the white. I would really like to beat green in Rome to Marseille. I really want to beat green, partly because Uncle Podger, good morning to you. Oh goodness. So yeah, I really want to beat. Come on, Adirondack, I want that. I've been so lucky tonight. I'm keeping the luck going, people. Do you think I can hit this tunnel? Can I hit this tunnel? First try, no wilds. Adirondack took the temptation away from me to take that white. Why not let it fly? I'm the best player here. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay, we're doing this. And we are probably looking at going to Bucharest into Kiev and then work our way down to Angora. And then obviously we need to get Barcelona and then into Madrid. So we're looking for yellow, blue, and then like the good news about all this is Sarge's mom, good night. Have a good one. Catch the night. This will obviously be posted up so you can catch the rest of the stream after you get a good night's rest. I'm gonna grab the pair there. Of course, we're kind of blue off the top. Oh well. I kind of want to get Constantinople to Angora. But that seems a little aggressive. Yeah, I'll grab a black. Of course, we're kind of wild. I literally don't care what's going on up here. I do not care. Yeah, I'll take this black. And then, stream's been going since, let's see, what time is it? We've been going for just about 2 hours. Probably, I'm going to definitely play another game of Europe, and then I'll probably do Maybe I'll skip India tonight and maybe look to do some. I want to do one more US. I want to end it on a USA game. So maybe I think I'm looking at 2 more games tonight. I think that's what my body is starting to go. Remember, we have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I'll target. That'll be kind of in between the 2.5 hour route. But I've also got, again, some fantastic videos lined up for everybody. And again, I have not played any Nordics tonight, Podger. I heard that that map was a little bit bugged. That's weird that the live streams never come up on my your feed. That's weird. I'm sure there's a reason for that, but I don't know what it is. Time for me right now, it's like 9:30ish, which college me would be like, let's get this party started. 35-year-old me says, we got to make sure we get to bed on time. No! Okay. One turn too late on the Sofia to Constantinople. All right. Here's the fine news about this is fine. No, I'm not going to do 2 extra cards. I thought it was 1 extra card. And I usually get up around like 7 or so to get to work. But I've also realized, this is a self-care thing that I've realized, is that I really value my sleep. Actually, weirdly enough, I think this is the answer. Yeah, fine. I'll claim it with 1 extra. I value my sleep. I've learned that my mental health is better, and my mood is better, and I'm able to just have a better day all around when I actually go to bed. And so I try to make sure that I get the right amount of sleep when I can. I think we can go off the top here. I have tons of wilds, and I should be using them. I might have to use them for this Madrid to Barcelona, because apparently there's no yellows in this deck. For as terrible as this has gone, I think I can still draw here a little bit. I think that's fine. For as terrible as this game has kind of gone, I think we're doing fairly well, all things considered. Now, I do have to figure out. I'm kind of wondering whether going Athens to Brindisi and Brindisi to Palermo is kind of the direction I want to go. I kind of might do that. I kind of don't hate this plan. I think Casper just mentioned that too, or somebody mentioned this 2 seconds ago. Yeah, sure, why not? I think this sounds great. Yeah, green might need to get into Spain here. But green also looks like they need to hook up this stuff. Oh, that's a pretty brutal one for Fredbed. So I think what I want to do is go Marseille to Barcelona with a wild, and then obviously do the wild from Brindisi to Palermo. I gotta find some yellow at something. And again, I'm gonna use a station in Sofia. And then, okay, yes. Okay. And then I need 4 of something. And I need to get this Constance. Ho, ho, ho. Yes. 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 So now I can station either in Sofia or Constantinople. And, which I don't think I need to rush off to do right now. I think I need to concentrate on getting yellow somehow, and then also getting Bucharest to Kiev. Adirondack, of course, as usual. You can find... Yeah, I mean... I gotta get something here. Madrid to Moscow, absolutely. Like I definitely need to draw here. And the funny thing is, I'm actually pacing very well in this game. I'm out ahead of my opponents here. And even if I don't hit that, I've got a bunch of good double-digit tickets. Okay, I'm gonna grab this right away, because this now starts to complete some things. Very nice. Have I seen one yellow this game? Ooh, that is... Man, okay. I'm now starting to feel a little bit of... little bit sad for Fredbit. Is there a row? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I could hit here. You know, I feel pretty good. Who called it? Captain? There it is. There it is. Yeah. Yes. Okay, now we still have to complete the route. But yes. There it is. We haven't completed it yet, folks, but we just need a yellow or a wild. And from the looks of where we're at, we have... Hey, there it is. We got plenty of time. Hey, there's even a wild. Off the top, baby. Alrighty, and then we'll do a little station. That's gonna feel good. There it is, folks. Boy, that feels good. And now, what are the other ones? Madrid to Angora, and then Kharkov. Yeah, so both of these are Angora, and so I just need to put something in Sofia, I think. And I'm probably just gonna do that right now. Yes, yes. Oh man, this has been a very lucky stream. I have hit I mean, this game alone, I have hit lots of stuff. Yeah, sure, I'll confirm that station with Sofia. I probably actually shouldn't use the black in case I need to draw something. I need to get doing Azurum. You should go Bucharest to Constantinople, no station. Yeah, I could have done that. I think the issue is that that's yellow Squaredster, and I have not seen a lick of yellow. I want this game to be done. I don't think there's any reason that I know that Adirondack has 8 tickets. I don't think there's any reason I want this game to go super long, especially considering I have used way more trains than my opponents, and so ending the game here means I have a huge advantage on board. 63 points. You're not wrong there, Square. So it means it's due. I think I'm looking at this game is I have 63 points. My opponents are still in the teens, drawing tickets. I want this game to be over. We go Bucharest with the pink. Bucharest. Oh, Budapest. Oh, we're going to Budapest with the pink. I'm gonna go Madrid to Lisbon with this pink. That'll extend my, because I actually have a pretty decent longest train here. Especially because, yeah, I already stationed in Sofia, so I should be okay. And can I... Is there about a 1 I can play somewhere? 1 blue? Ooh. Got a little bit... Conrad pal, don't tempt me. I'm not drawing. Don't need to. In fact, I'm going to be I'm so confident in this that I'm going to just draw tickets off the top. That's how confident I am in this game. That's a massive score. Holy cats. As the famous singer Kenny Rogers says, you have to know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em. And I don't know what I just did there, but I don't know whether I held 'em or folded 'em there, but I did it. Yeah, I find in the Europe game, if you can kind of get some double-digit tickets, I mean, Moscow to Madrid really helps too. So, Squared I'm about to invite you into this game here. I don't know why I just did a finger gun there, but it felt really cool. I think I also get longest train here too, because my station was just like there. Wow, whoo! And everyone else used more tickets too, so I get more points on the tickets. I have to say, while Fredbed took this, he also had a ton of like weird tunnel things happen. You are right, Casper, that London and Paris are good anchors too. Good night, Jim. We're gonna hang out for just a little bit longer, and yes, what a time to join. Oh man, you joined at a good time. Have we won 3 games tonight? Like, what's going on? All right, Squaredster, where are you at? Let's. No, I don't want to send you an email. Not sending Squaredster an email. So I think we're gonna do because it's 9:30. Yeah. So we're gonna do. I definitely want to like be done before 10 for my own sanity. Streamer luck, right? Yeah. Anyone who claims that streamers have all the luck did not watch my first stream. I've been on a heater lately. Yeah. As Podger just said, I think I've won more games tonight than both streams combined, and this stream will be shorter than the other ones. But not by much though. I feel pretty confident about what's going on about this. But I've been on a heater lately. A lot of wins coming up in the videos pretty soon here, so I'm feeling good about that. Alrighty. Yeah, complete opposite of the first stream. Yeah, and yeah, for those of you that have no idea what the endorsement is talking about, I was challenged by Squaredster, who's about to hop into this game here, that I had to take all 5 tickets in the mega game, then immediately draw and take 4 tickets. And I completed 7 out of Casper, thanks for jumping in. 7 out of 9 of them, and I did not get last. And I consider that to be a giant win. Okay. Yeah, Podger, I'm going to do one more US game after this, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. All right, what are we doing here? So we kind of have a nice little Spain anchor here. So like, and we also, so like, if we did like this, maybe not Athens, but maybe Athens. I don't think this is too aggressive. I think this is fine. A 20-pointer, a 10-pointer, a 9-pointer, a 16-pointer? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? So we are going to want to obviously pick a color before we start the game, and then you aren't allowed to use that color. Anyway, that's another good one. Existential Crisis is yeah, pick a color, and you're not allowed to use that color. That's another fun one. I think maybe let me ask this. I'm going to do some market research with the handful of you that are in here, the 20 people. Are challenges like that something you would want to see more on the channel? I don't want to. Obviously, it wouldn't be like the only thing I would do, but it would add some variety on some videos. Just kind of, is that something that you'd all be interested in seeing? Just kind of, feel free to shout out anything that you'd kind of want to see, and Oh, I guess since there's so few here, I'll do a little tease. Someone in comments asked me, if I could do. Okay, Bob, could be fun. If why don't I do like multiple games in a video? And the answer is very simple. It is that in order to like continue daily content, I have to take or leave it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily. Sorry, I'm like bouncing thoughts here. Kind of repel. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be something that like all of a sudden that's what my channel would become. But every so often it might be kind of something fun to just spice things up a little bit. And so this person, I was like, well, I can't really do a whole bunch of games, because then it would reduce the amount of videos I could do. And so I'm trying to do more like daily content with the one game rather than just every so often. So but I am a man of the people, and so on Tuesdays, I'm still workshopping the name, but we're gonna do some 2-for-1 Tuesdays. And so every Tuesday, the video will have 2 games of Ticket to Ride in. And inadvertently, I recorded 2 very excellent games back to back. And so that'll be coming out this Tuesday. So the video is almost an hour long of back-to-back games, which was really fun. So I'm going to do that on Tuesdays. And I see, like, it seems like the market research that I have done, we have kind of a similar, what's the word I'm looking for? Similar idea, whatever. That every so often it could be fun, but not something that we want to see all the time. Great, I think that sounds good. All right, let's go yellow here, because I want to save my red. Probably should go Frankfurt to Berlin sooner rather than later. All right, Casper, looks like you're grabbing red. I don't know if that's for Frankfurt to Berlin or whether you're wanting to get into Brussels. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. You can do that. I don't care about that. Okay. I can just go off the top here. So yeah, that's something I'm doing. That's not really anything different, but you'll get more Ticket to Ride on Tuesdays. It's like Taco Tuesday without the tacos. Okay, well, see, this is what I expected to happen in the last game, where everyone is, in this area. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go red here. And then go off the top. I don't like that from Casper. Don't like that. Don't like that. I've got plenty of options, though. Once I get into Frankfurt, I've got options. Okay, let's use pink here. Ooh. I'm going to go Rome to Brindisi. If I have to station here, that's fine. I'm okay with that. This was my... I maybe shouldn't have gone all the way out to Athens. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think we can make this work. Alright, so it looks like Squaredster might be... Oh, thank goodness that green didn't take the red side there. So the good news here is we've got 3 separate routes, either Frankfurt to Brussels or Frankfurt into Paris, both sides. So that makes that a little bit less of a panic problem. And I think we can just now go back off the top. Because I do need wilds. Ooh, I'm going to grab... If I grab a white off top right away, I'm grabbing a white. Okay. Because... I think how I want to do this... I mean, I could do this in a variety of ways. Maybe I want to go red. Maybe I just want to go Pamplona into Marseille. And then go down into Madrid and Lisbon. Maybe I want to do that. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to grab this red. And, ooh, that white is very nice. Why do I need... Oh, right. I need to grab this white for Frankfurt to Paris. I know I'm looking for white. Completely forgot why... yeah, I need to. This is definitely a. We're entering the portion of the night where my brain is starting to go. You know, we're starting to shut down. All right, let's do that. Excellent, 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 excellent. So now I can go back to going off the top. I guess red would be the only thing that I would want to draw. And honestly, I'm going to draw this yellow because I do need, like, some wild stuff. And there's also like, I could, if I get a bunch of stuff, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to need more cards is the moral of the story. Man, there's all this yellow. I mean, I could just also, like, collect yellow to have it, but that seems kind of... Couldn't see any yellow the last game, but there's plenty this game. Well, not anymore. Okay, well, I kind of wanted that, but I really need a wild, too. My goodness. Ah, my goodness. Asking you shall receive. Wow. My goodness. So, grabbing Brindisi to Athens next turn. And I'll probably just, I mean, at some point just throw a station into Rome. All right, that... I don't super like that. But I'm not, like, super scared of that, because Barcelona, I know, is a hub. But Squaredster, I don't like that you're down in that area. Call that Tenars. Which city? Are you referring to a city there, Earl? Because I will admit that I am a very Midwestern American and don't know much about European things. Oh, goodness. I really would love to see some pink. I probably should grab Marseille to Pamplona here sooner rather than later. But I also don't want to use the wild if I don't have to. But apparently everyone else needs red, so I think I can draw here. Oh, I just got another wild. Oh, that's really nice. Two wilds off the top. Yeah. Oh, you are correct. Two wilds off the top are not going to complain about that. My goodness. Oh, give me all the wilds. Heck yeah, man. Alrighty, well, I'm definitely doing this now. I mean, I don't necessarily want to have to go, like, yeah, 3 wilds for the pink, but okay, there we go. All right, this is a little less painful now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, who did I pay off, man? I'm paying the devs at Board Game Arena, apparently, with the, you know. Well, here's all the pink. I don't think I waste time here, though. I mean, saving wilds on this map can be something good because, especially with where we're at, because there could be a situation where we need a lot of wilds. But I'm pretty happy with this. I am going to spend the time to grab a couple of black, though. Because then I don't have to use my wild to, if I don't hit anything here, I can, yeah, see, I'm okay with now spending another black. Okay, so that will, well, I mean, once I plant the station, that will complete those tickets. So now, we can draw. I have no idea what anyone else is doing. I really have not been watching. And to be frank, it's all this gobbledygook in the middle of the map that I'm assuming everyone's just, everyone has got their stuff. Okay. I am into Paris, but I don't, okay, Kiev de Sochi seems not ideal. Okay, all these kind of seem not ideal. Yeah, all these are kind of bad. I'm going to take this, and I'm probably just going to draw again next turn. And just say I'm just going to lose 7 points. Yeah, just we're done with that. In fact, you know what? We're going to do something else here. And we're going, yes, confirm the station. And we're going to reset the juju. Once again, I'm like really, now Squared Sir has more cards than I do, but I'm really ahead on how many trains I have. Like how many trains I've played. Here we go. Da-da-da-dum. I mean, I got black. I got some green. 18 points, man. What could possibly go wrong? Got to make up for the 7-point loss somehow. My strategy in Europe map is get big tickets. And now I can save all these wilds for this little Petrograd to Moscow route. It's totally fine. Yes. One time. It's back. All right, let's go grab this. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, my goodness. That's fantastic. All right. Let's hope we can get all this. Probably what I'm going to do is grab Petrograd to Moscow. Well, yeah. I should probably grab Petrograd to Moscow first. This is the best. This is the best I've ever drawn in in a time period. I've had like one game where this has happened, but oh my goodness. Holy cats. Uncle Podger, what remind me of your board game arena handle so I can invite you into our final USA game. I'm gonna do this. I know once you say it, I'm gonna know what it is, but I'm blanking on it. Okay, that's fine. I can just use a station here. Ninecraft, yes. Okay, yes. I knew this. So yeah, we'll just use a station here in Riga. Because it's worth the 18 points that we're going to get here. And then, looks like Squaredster might, kind of end the game for us, which is fine. Alright, yeah, we're doing this. Confirm the station, absolutely. So maybe we should have prioritized this first. We'll see if that actually, hurts us. We'll see. I probably am to a point where, once again, I kind of want this game to be over. Kind of looks like Squaredster's in the same way, because I just took a pair. I could just, jet up to Copenhagen for funsies with a pair. Because why not? I could get into Palermo. Riga. The one time my Midwest accent not Riga. Yeah, let's just do this. Riga. Yeah, I don't really feel like again. Kenny Rogers. No one to hold him and no one to fold him. I'm holding. I've got great tickets. I mean, okay. Alternative. Madrid to Moscow is still out there. The fours are worth more points, and so okay. I agree with that line of thinking. I'm absolutely gonna make this bad decision. No. I mean, the good news here is we're not really gonna get punished that much because we'll only lose 3 points. All right, let's see how Squaredster. Okay, so Squaredster also had a very good set of tickets. Alrighty, so Green misses out on 2 of them. Yeah, I think of here's what I was weighing was think of the content that we would have had we hit Madrid to Moscow. Like, come on. And look, it's not going to end up mattering. It's not going to end up mattering. I guess I shouldn't count too soon. Casper might overtake us here. I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch here. But it looks like I've got this one in the bag. Got very lucky that we only lost 3 points here. Because Casper was right on our heels. And I don't think the station shouldn't matter. Yes, I'm actually about to do one more for the stream before I end it. I'll invite you. All right, Ninecraft and Wong Peter in a game. Here we go. All right, we're gonna wrap this sucker up here. So first of all, before while I'm inviting, very good game by you, Casper. We got some bangers of tickets there. So very quickly here before I kind of hit go on this one. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. If you have not already subscribed, please do. I really appreciate it. Seriously, I'm having so much fun doing this, and the reason is, yes, I mean, I love playing Ticket to Ride, but the reason is that, I'm so sorry, Conrad. I hit go and I'm so sorry. Don't worry. We'll have plenty more times where we can hop in on things. Make sure to send me a friend request if you have not already, so we can do that. But seriously, you guys, thank you so much. And we're gonna keep this thing going. I'm excited about the future of the channel and everything. All right, let's do this thing. So I have to take one of these tickets. Yeah, Casper, I just had really good tickets, like high tickets on that one. It can suck when you just don't quite get the tickets here, and especially in the Europe map, because tickets can really win you the game. Conrad, you are I'm happy you brought that up. The Discord server's in the works. It's in the works. Keep an eye out for it, because I think. Yeah, Casper, I was kind of leaning towards that as well. I guess the argument for going the rest of this Montreal to Raleigh, Toronto to Charleston is it does set me up for other stuff, and I could take both of these and really not. You know what? Casper says Denver to El Paso. Never said it like that. Let's do that. So, sorry to go back. I do want to get a Discord server set up for not just, Ticket to Ride enthusiasts, but, board game enthusiasts. And that would also be where if we were to do events, tournaments, other things like that, we could kind of set it up through there. So keep an eye out for that. I'm not going to give any kind of timeline because I don't know. But every stream, on every stream, someone has asked about a Discord server, and at some point, if people are continuing to ask about it, then that probably means something that would be beneficial. And once everything gets set up, it becomes a little bit easier to kind of run. All right, I am going to grab Boston to New York here, and I think this is also a game where I know I need to get into Vegas, and I'm delaying, and I really don't know why. Apparently, I just like to gamble at 9 something at night. Okay, but you know what I don't like? I don't like gambling. I don't like gambling this much. I could go for longest train on this one, especially because I could go like Los Angeles to El Paso. That's a nice little healthy train there. I think the okay. Fun fact about Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers had a restaurant for a while. It was called Kenny Rogers Roasters. And there was one in Flint, Michigan, where I grew up. It was just like a chicken restaurant that was Kenny Rogers themed. Okay, it looks like Conductor is also going this Los Angeles to El Paso. So I'm probably going to abandon that dream. But I'm not abandoning this dream. Yeah, Squares are Kenny Rogers Roasters. Yeah, real place. Fine food, I guess. I don't like really super remember, but I mean, it's chicken. I remember the sides being good. The corn was very buttery. I do remember that. Yeah, the Kenny Rogers Roasters chicken. Yeah, real thing. I don't think it exists anymore. I believe that Kenny Rogers Roasters is a defunct restaurant. But yeah, you want to go on an internet dive? Just look up, go Kenny Rogers Roasters. All right, Wong Peter with the early ticket draw. Not played a train yet. Yeah, I don't think I want to try to compete for the Los Angeles to El Paso craziness. How was the broccoli? I'll be honest, I wasn't really a broccoli kid, so I probably never ate the broccoli at Kenny Rogers Roasters. And I could not tell you anything about the menu. I remember the corn was really good, and that there was chicken. And there was a lot of pictures of Kenny Rogers. Whoa! Wong Peter keeping 4. Yowza. All right, we're just in off the top land. I need to go back and watch that Seinfeld episode because I remember that I remember that I remember that they went to Kenny Rogers Roasters, but I don't remember anything else about that episode. It's been a while since I've watched Seinfeld. Okay. Is there anything I really need to prioritize here? I don't think so. Got a whole rainbow here. Yeah, so this will be the last game of the stream, Casper. I'm going to then head off to bed because I believe it's, hang on. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I need to go to bed. But I will, again, subscribe to the channel so you can keep an eye out for posts. I will post, again, trying to do 1 or 2 a month. It'll depend on, again, kind of scheduling and everything. No federal holidays in March in the U.S. So, I can't, that's a lot of times where I can make something work where I get a federal holiday. But I might try to do some like weekend stuff because that way, all my streams right now have been during the week, albeit some federal holidays, but I guess only one of them was on a federal holiday. But train of thought, no pun intended. But yeah, we're gonna try to do more streams here because they're really fun and I enjoy them. I like chatting with you all, to be honest with you. I mean, who am I kidding? I like chatting in general. You can put me in front of any kind of people and I would chat. Virtually, not virtually. This is why I'm good at customer service. I probably should grab Denver to Santa Fe. Like, probably should do that now. And I probably shouldn't wait too long to grab Santa Fe to El Paso as well. I mean, I guess if I had to punt on Denver to El Paso, that probably isn't the worst thing. But ooh, okay. All right. I think. Yeah, I think I'm burning the midnight oil. Casper, you're burning the, I would say midnight oil, but it's way past midnight where you are. I think I'm okay using blue here, and then because I can get other stuff here. It looks like we actually might have a lot of competition in the middle of the map, which is kind of annoying. I guess we don't have to go through the middle of the map, but all right. So because of that, we're gonna lock down some of the stuff on the other end of our route. Because I suppose we could go like El Paso to Oklahoma City, and then like hook up, through here. I mean, I know we have to get up to Kansas City, but we could do some other stuff. Yeah. See, this is fine. Okay, well, hey, it looks like we're doing something else. um, yeah, this is fine. I guess well, no, we just go off the top because we have so many ways that we can kind of hook things up. Because really, as long as we get Kansas City to Oklahoma City, which seems pretty likely that we will. I guess I do kind of want to hook up Pittsburgh. I do kind of want to hook up Chicago, just because Chicago is a very popular route. But I'm kind of wondering whether we just kind of go. I'm gonna grab this yellow, and I'm gonna grab this orange. So I wonder if we, instead of going through the middle here, we kind of, because we had to go down south to El Paso, we kind of just hook up down in this Dallas area. Let's go down to Texas. Yeehaw. You woke up this morning at 7, and it's 7 again in 2 hours. Yikes. It's been a long time since I have pulled a night like that. Like, I don't even think when my kids were born I did that. Maybe? I don't know. That whole time is just a blur. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened. All right, so I'm wondering if a red conductor here has San Francisco to Atlanta. I'm going to grab this green and this white because I do kind of want to get Chicago to St. Louis. Kind of don't want to use a wild to get it, but so be it. So be it if I have to, but I'll probably wait for somebody else to go on one end here. That's a late Houston to New Orleans. I'll grab the white and hope I'm right. Look at that rhyme. Holidays this week. Okay, good. I'm glad you don't have to wake up and go to work, Casper. I've been there where I have to wake up and go to work at weird hours. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay. We don't need to panic here. There's no panic. Maybe so I definitely am targeting El Paso to Oklahoma City. But then it's hooking this up that I should have really, like, this 2 blue thing should have kind of been where I wanted to go. So I'm gonna grab this blue because this is actually my more efficient way of going. I thought Wong Peter was gonna kind of do that route, and that did not happen. So now I'm happy to use my wild to go St. Louis to Kansas City for the efficiency of this, because then I can just go Kansas City to Oklahoma City and then Oklahoma City to El Paso. And Longest Train Dream is still alive. Oh man, 1:30 a.m. I'm usually fast asleep. Or I've randomly I will get this sometimes. I randomly wake up in the middle of the night and just get like a jolt of productive energy, and I go work for 2 hours and then like go back to bed. Wong Peter, stop drawing tickets. already up to 9. Holy cats. All right, no worries. Okay, we're doing that. And then, if this yellow is still there, we'll grab that. Though it'll depend on if someone grabs Kansas City to Oklahoma City. Ooh. On tour in Auckland. Very cool. Very cool. Sorry, I'm reading this conversation in chat. Very cool. Any predictions on what other people have drawn? That's actually a really great... actually, hang on. Cancel. I'm doing this. Now I'm doing that. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming Wong Peter has some Vancouver to things, and then your Seattle to New York, things like that. Ninecraft, probably looking at your Phoenix to Portland to Phoenix, Oklahoma City to Los Angeles, Vancouver to Santa Fe, maybe in like Seattle to Los Angeles as well. Are some potentially really nice draws here for Ninecraft. Conductor. I have no idea. Probably San Francisco to Atlanta. The Montreal was interesting here. I did not peg red to go up into Montreal. I also wonder if a Portland to Houston is also in Reds cards or Greens cards, whatever colors are hard. Okay, let us draw some destination tickets. So, Seattle, Santa Fe, Los Angeles to Chicago. We're definitely not going up to Seattle, even though we have the Vegas route. I think it's probably safe to get into, well, you know what? No, I know I'm in Chicago. Getting into New Orleans is just awkward. I mean, I know it's just getting 3 green. I already have these 2 tickets, and so why am I doing all this work just to try to get 7 more or 8 more points when I could draw again and hopefully hit, I don't know, anything else? Like, let's just do that again. Nope. Nope. Not doing it. Okay, well, it's definitely not Calgary to Phoenix, and it's definitely not New York to Miami. San Francisco to Washington is just a terrible idea. Like, that's just like I'm going to lose this game because I'm definitely not going to hit. If like this 3 red was white or orange, I'd say yes. I mean, this Winnipeg to Santa Fe isn't the greatest idea, but it's also not the worst. And I'm probably grabbing wilds just to get up there. It's kind of a little bit clunky. Man, I really wish this was orange or white. I would have absolutely 100% grabbed San Francisco to Washington. But I think that would have been really dumb. Of course, I'm going to see nothing but orange and white for the rest of this game. So I'm looking for black. Otherwise, I guess I probably should just grab Chicago to Duluth, to be honest with you. Yeah, existential crisis. I jinxed myself with the Winnipeg thing. Like, Winnipeg is mocking me. The city of Winnipeg wants me to be in it, and I don't want to be in it. I feel like anytime I'm doing the Winnipeg route, I'm just not having a good time and not doing well. And my goodness. And as usual, Wong Peter completes his routes. Okay, I'm now making some new predictions. Kansas City to Houston, Dallas to New York for Wong Peter. Maybe a Salt Lake to Kansas City. Is that a route? Maybe even like Vancouver to Seattle might be in the cards here. Oh. I wish that conductor did not have 7 trains, because I probably would have been a little more aggressive. Did we lose Ninecraft here? No. Okay. Good. Well, boo to that. Okay, so I should just do this. Weirdly enough, Dallas is kind of blocked off too. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Wong Peter, you don't need to draw any more destination tickets. Stop it. I'm in a very weird position here. Like, I mean, I'm in Los Angeles, I'm in Chicago, I'm in New York, I'm into Pittsburgh, but I'm not into... I have a lot that I'm not into that, like New York, Nashville, Atlanta, Miami, not into any of those. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Still got to find some black or some wilds here. Oh, I got to do trash tonight. It's trash night. I got to do garbage before I go to bed. Don't know what made me think of that, but glad I did. I might want to figure it out at some point. I'm happy to figure out it now, other than this is one of my least favorite things to happen, where when you remember something when you're already in bed, but yet you have to do it. So okay, gotta do trash after this. I make it sound like that's a huge deal. It takes me all of 5 to 10 minutes. My house is not that big, and my family does not create that much garbage. All right, I really need another black or wild. Here we go. Ah! Dang. The one time that we haven't gotten completely lucky on this stream. Oh. Okay. Again? Hey, there we go. Okay, we got a wild anyway. Okay, we at least got a wild. I don't think we're ending this one with a win. Oh. All right, okay. We're gonna get a shot at it here. We're gonna get a shot at another draw. It looks like. All right, so yeah, we look at that. Up into Winnipeg. No, stop it. Oh, goodness. I mean, I guess Red's probably making Wong Peter a little bit more scared than any of the rest of us are. Ninecraft, though, what, Portland to Pittsburgh, probably? Ooh, and Miami. Maybe a Los Angeles to Miami there. I mean, I feel like we got a draw here. Like, Kansas City to Salt Lake, excellent. Duluth to El Paso, excellent. Great, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, but the luck was delayed. I got it next turn, so you know. All right. I mean, I got 8 tickets here. I don't really know what the best way to go about this game is because I don't know, like what else am I looking at hitting? I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I could hit like a Los Angeles to New York is in play. Oh man, everybody's drawing tickets. So what that tells me is that no one really feels good about their position. So okay, that actually is not terrible either. Because getting around a 4 is good points. I cannot believe that we're still drawing. Holy cow. I mean, if I could get 2 more white, I'd happily go Winnipeg to Calgary. That seems wildly unlikely. Still, more destination tickets. 13 tickets. Montreal to Chicago. Yeah, I like that's something I could hit. That could be red could have that though. Come on, let's do it. There's Chicago and New Orleans again. Which we're taking because that's the one that's least bad, because I'm not getting up to Seattle, not going to get down to Miami, and I'm not in New Orleans or into Montreal. Though I think we're now back to the cycle of Oh, that's true. Winnipeg to Omaha is a good call out there. I could have gotten that one. I mean, we're gonna try for this New Orleans thing. If we don't get it, it's fine. And I'm okay. So obviously we're not gonna get it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna grab this because that'll be points. I have it. Good use of trains. I don't think I want to draw any more and risk losing any more points than necessary. So let's see how the night ends, everyone. All right. Curious. I can tell you, I definitely don't have this one. All right, so red had a little bit of a rough time there. Picked up a couple. I don't think anyone was confident in that one. Yeah, I don't think anybody was really like, wow, I really feel good about this. Alrighty, so yeah, we missed out on one, but we got the rest of them. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe I discount here that we had a pretty nice game here. So, all right, so Wong Peter still gets the bonus, but yeah, green, yeah, Ninecraft definitely has longest train. So Ninecraft's gonna overtake me there. Yeah, I think Wong Peter. I think you just had, yeah, you had enough of the big stuff, and it helped that everybody missed one. So we're gonna get a third here, but not too bad there, to be honest with you. I'm pretty happy with that one, all things considered. I know I got last, but kind of happy with that. GG, well played, everyone. Alrighty, well, hey, once again, thank you everyone for coming out. I really appreciate all of the support for the channel and that you guys come out and are active in the chat and discussing everything. Keep an eye out for future videos and new stuff coming. You guys are keeping the momentum going, and so I want to keep bringing you great content and new stuff. So thank you again. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Otherwise, have a good night, everyone, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever time of day it is. I'm going to have a good night, and you guys can have whatever good thing that you are having. Yes, you are very welcome. Very welcome. I'm happy to do it. So, all right. Have a good night, everyone, or morning. I'm not going to do this again. Bye, everyone.